Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Our top story this afternoon, a 63-year-old man is dead after he was hit by a car Monday. On social media, Rockford police say a man was hit after 5:30 this morning in the area of East State Street and Dempster Road. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he later died. The area was closed for several hours but is now reopened. Investigators have not released the identity of the man killed at this time, and they have not yet shared if any suspects are in custody. A 57-year-old man faces several charges after he allegedly drove drunk and tried to get away from deputies. According to the Ogle County Sheriff's Office, Willie Taylor Jr., a resident of Rothschild, Wisconsin, is charged with aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol and more. Around 3:30 Sunday afternoon, deputies tried to stop a 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan on I-39 near mile marker 111. That's when deputies say Taylor got off the interstate. He was eventually arrested after he pulled into a home in the 15,000 block of East Illinois Route 72. 28-year-old D'Angelo Thomas is in the Rock County Jail in connection to a shooting in Beloit. He's charged with first-degree attempted homicide. Thomas is accused of shooting a person July 18th in the area of Elm Street and Roosevelt Avenue. The person went to the Town of Beloit Fire Department with non-life-threatening injuries looking for help, and they were taken to an area hospital for the gunshot wounds. Thomas was already in custody in the Rock County Jail for another case. Thursday marks Thanksgiving, and for folks with health challenges, this can make the holidays a difficult time to enjoy. Diabetic community members may have a hard time managing their symptoms, or those who have had a stroke sometimes have difficulty swallowing. Our team sits down with nutritionists and other health experts to discuss how families can adapt their holiday dinners for everyone to enjoy.
There's lots of healthy food swaps. I like to say, let's start with the vegetables. Okay, we can opt for roasting our vegetables or steaming them as opposed to eating the more, traditional candied yams or creamy casseroles. I also encourage my patients and their families to utilize herbs and fruits. So things like garlic, lemons, limes, oranges. All of these things can provide a lot of flavor to food without the harmful effects of added salt or sugars.
Nearly 200 state-line families will have full bellies this Thursday thanks to an area church. Christ United Methodist Church gives away full Thanksgiving meals and a week worth of additional food to 175 families in need Monday morning as part of its annual Thanksgiving Basket Project. Community members with Christ UMC put together baskets, each with a set of 3 boxes filled with traditional Thanksgiving foods and other pantry staples.
So it's 3 days. Friday we make the boxes, 525 boxes, and then Saturday we fill 350 of the dry goods, and then on Monday morning we get the cold stuff, the turkey, the pie, the butter, cheese, everything, and then we load it up, and then we move everything outside and load up the vehicles.
The city of Rockford wants to give local businesses a trial run at following their dreams, launching the Business Advancement Program. The program offers 5-year forgivable loans to qualifying for-profit businesses operating from a commercial or a brick-and-mortar location within Rockford city limits. Applications open December 1st and will close on New Year's Eve. A webinar will also be held Wednesday, November 26th at 10 a.m., and you can sign up for that on the City of Rockford's website. A pair of state-line businesses will be represented on the racetrack next year. Hendricks Commercial Properties and Geronimo Hospitality Group team up with AJ Foyt Racing through the 2026 NTT IndyCar Series. The number 14 car will be driven by Santino Ferrucci, and the partnership will drive support for the nonprofit Homes for Our Troops, which builds and donates adapted custom homes to severely injured post-9/11 veterans. And as a way to make holiday travel easier on drivers, the Illinois Department of Transportation says some lanes that have been under construction will reopen temporarily starting at 3 in the afternoon of Wednesday, November 26th. Non-emergency closures will be halted through 11:50 at night Sunday, November 30th. And there are several work zones that will remain closed over the Thanksgiving weekend, however. Lane reductions will continue on Illinois Route 2 over the Rock River, also near Rockton. AAA projects nearly 82 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home over the Thanksgiving holiday period. That's 1.6 million more travelers compared to last Thanksgiving, and a new record. Illinois is also going to set a record this Turkey Day as more than 4 million residents plan to travel, which is a 1.8% increase than last year.
To avoid some of the congestion, you might want to think about coming back on Black Friday. Do some shopping here instead. Sunday, the roads are going to be busy all day.
And of course, we've got some unseasonably high temperatures here this late into November, but I have a feeling that those warmer temperatures aren't going to last forever. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here. So while we transition over, you can see, let me pop that out of the way for you. You can see that right now we're sitting at about 45 degrees in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And then take a look. It looks like our warmest temperature that we're going to hit here today is about 51 degrees, but we also can't forget about the rain chances that brings along with it. Now, looking forward to the next couple of days, something else to note here, a big drop off in the temperature department. Just to our Wednesday, we're going to be dropping to 36 degrees. Man, oh man. Take a look at our Thursday there, 32. So we are going to have some freezing temperatures there for us on our Thanksgiving potentially. And then looks like we're going to continue that into our Friday. And then take a look at our Saturday and Sunday. Now, the red bars that we have on the screen right there, that means that those are first alert days. So we want to make sure that we're first alerting you to the potential for some snow as well as some slick road conditions. I know coming up here, of course, like we were just mentioning on the show here earlier, that is perfect time to travel for families who are maybe coming back from, family party, Thanksgiving, whether it's just for the weekend or, for a couple of days. We want to make sure that you are staying safe. So we do want to make sure that we are first alerting you to the potential for some slick roads as well as some dangerous conditions if you are out there that do involve some of the snow there. But as we continue on into the later portions of that weekend and into next week, it does look like things are going to stay relatively chilly there with temperatures in the lower to middle 30s there. Now, those stories that I mentioned here just a couple of minutes ago will be coming up at our shows at about 4, 5, 6, and 10. And of course, you can get the latest news both here in the state line and across the country by heading to your smartphone's app store and typing WIFR into the search bar. You'll be able to download our WIFR First Alert weather app as well as our WIFR News app. And we want to make sure that you select notifications allowed in your settings as well. So that way we can get those little alerts right there on your phone so we can get the accurate, most relevant information out to you wherever you are at a moment's notice. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you coming up here for First at 4 very shortly with Sydney Stoffregan.